Only on two: flooded lawns, teetering tombstones, and overrun weeds. Not a welcome sight for visitors at Willow Springs Cemetery this Memorial Day weekend. For days, we've investigated the problematic conditions. CBS 2's Jeremy Ross is outside Mount Glenwood Memory Gardens. Jeremy, now it seems like they're finally fixing the problems.
It appears that way, and good afternoon, Brad. We visited the cemetery in the area behind us twice this week. Today, we found crews tending to the lawns. Earlier, that was not the case. We spoke with a man today who says that is rarely the case.
I love you, Grandma.
It is hard for Gary Kuhn to be in Mount Glenwood Memory Gardens West. It is his grandmother's final resting place. Audrey Bonkowski died more than 4 years ago. Since that time, Kuhn's grieved.
So run down.
And cleaned up the area around her plot, adding her grave isn't the only thing needing attention.
I've seen knocked over headstones, fallen headstones.
He describes debris as well as standing water he fears at times is standing over graves. Earlier in the week, we spotted overgrown grass and dandelions dangling. Friday, we found crews cutting the lawn and trimming weeds days after we started asking questions why.
That's just a damn shame. It's the nicest it's ever looked in the 4.5 years that I've been coming here.
Is that sad?
That's...
The state of Illinois telling CBS 2 they will issue citations, including the conditions of the roads and failure to adequately mow. It is not the first time the cemetery's owners have been accused of upkeep issues. Federal court documents from 2002 show a lawsuit claiming their roadways have not been maintained, broken vaults and graves covered with wooden planks. Some of the old allegations seeming to resurface in new concerns.
It's sad. There's nobody ever in the office. It says on the door to make an appointment, call.
Was wondering if there's anyone we could talk with. We left a message for comment on this story.
I just wish that there was more that I could do.
Kuhn is left with a combination of frustration and grief.
I love you. I wish that, somebody would take ownership and take pride because people's loved ones are here.
That message we left has not been returned, at least at this point in time. No word from the state on their next steps. We, of course, will be sure to follow up. Live in Willow Springs, Jeremy Ross, CBS 2 News.